Hey everybody, it's Andrew and welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. Right, then last we left off, Nemo hadn't made it to the office yet, which has gotten the rest of the girls worried, but we have just got a message on our little phone, so let's see if it's from her, and maybe we'll get some kind of clarification about what's happening, because I'm still kind of in the dark about some details. A few minutes later, my cell beeped. I reached for it and turned it on. Could it be a message from Nemo? Instead, it turned out to be a message from Sasami. Uh-oh. Producer-san, come to Akiba Station Police Kiosk right away. There's trouble. The police? What could have happened? I immediately stood from my desk and ran out of the office. I ran to the police kiosk as quickly as I could. I saw Sasami waiting for me with a worried expression on her face. Producer-san, over here! What happened? Julie-chan's been... Julie? Was she hurt? I burst into the kiosk. Producer-san. Relief came over me upon seeing her safe. What happened? Why are you at the police kiosk? You wouldn't believe it. This fool groped my ass while I was on the train. Julie pointed to where a man was being questioned by police officers. We got caught by the morning rush hour and we got separated in the packed train. Looks like that scum used the chance to cop a feel of Julie. To think such a thing could happen. I was so shocked. Sami's eyes were on the verge of tears as if she had been the one groped. Are you alright, Watanabe-san? Well, I can't say I'm happy about it, but don't worry, I won't cause Producer-san any trouble by breaking down and crying or anything. Watanabe-san... It was a common saying that trouble comes in clusters. Given how today was turning out, I was starting to believe it. Oh, Murphy, fuck my ass. Oh, fuck with the ellipses. After the police collected everyone's testimonies and contact information, we left the police kiosk. What a way to begin the day. And we wasted so much time in there, too. Well, we still have time. Let's all... We approached the station exit only to see that it was now pouring raining. Look at all that rain! There was no way we were going to hand out leaflets in that kind of weather. I looked at my cell and saw messages from their team at Shinjuku. They'd had to take shelter as well. No way. Everything's gone wrong. The team was gathered in the office while rain and wind continued to pound against the window. Listen to this. I was totally groped up by an old geezer on the train today. And it was all for nothing because in the end we couldn't even distribute the rest of the leaflets. So that kind of thing really does happen in this city? Of course. This is actually the 7th time it's happened to me. God damn. 7? Boy, I've lived in Tokyo my whole life and I've only been groped twice. It's not a competition. Well, I guess it just can't be helped. Aki looked at me, not caring at all about the girls' discussion. Alright, Producer-san. Any word from Nemo? Nothing yet. What's that booby monster doing? Aki began to pace back and forth in the office, adding to the tense atmosphere. Thanks to the inclement weather and Nemo's disappearance, we lost the motivation to work and merely spoke nervously to each other in the office as time ticked by. Ellipses! It's a cozy enough little office, I guess. I say cozy, but to me any kind of relatively compact-esque space is cozy. I mean, it doesn't look at all like an inviting location because it's all bleached white walls, luminescent lights, fluorescent, you idiot, luminescent me. The lights are luminescent. No, you don't say. I wouldn't expect that. The windows rattled as thunder and wind roared outside. Aki finally stopped pacing. I think we should practice a new choreography with just 6 members. Aki-chan! Calm down. Nemo's only been gone for a few hours. Now she turned in a letter of resignation. Besides, you're doing all the dance steps 2 days before the live just isn't possible. But what if she's really... Didn't you hear what Producer-san said? With the way things are, it's obviously Nemo won't be able to perform with us. We've got to move on. We can't all go down with her. Aki-chan's wrong. Starnova won't be complete without all 7 members. We're not going to perform unless all of us are here. Just how naive can you be? Listen, this isn't one of those fluffy idol animes where everything's guaranteed to end happily. If the world was a perfect place, people wouldn't even need to watch anime to escape from reality in the first place. We gotta survive. It's eat or be eaten. Both of you calm down. Today's not even the live and you amateurs are already this rattled. You're not allowed to panic until one of the members is missing hours before the live. This is still luxurious. I'm not worried at all. Let's not fight, people. Seriously, this stage just keeps getting worse and worse by the minute. And cue where it gets worse. Whatever. It's obvious nothing's going to be accomplished. I'm leaving. Julie-chan. You understand, don't you, Producer-san? I got molested today. I'm taking the rest of the day off. Alright. I understand. And see you guys later. Oops. This is... Just as Julie stood to leave, the door to the office flung open. Oh god, her eyes reading my soul again. Oh fuck, oh god, oh no. It's Nemu. Nemu wandered into the office, her hair dripping with rain. What happened? Quick, get her dried up. Yeah. Maria ran into the break room and grabbed a handheld hair dryer and a towel. Nemu, what happened? Oh no. Producer-san, everything's alright now. I finally took care of everything. You don't have to worry about a thing. Nemu is happy. You didn't kill someone, did you? Out of nowhere, Nemu drew a knife. Everyone, get back! I'll leap from my desk and jump for Nemu. A massive spurt of red hit the table. How did everything turn out this way? All I wanted was to become an idol producer, and yet to think I would hit such a bad ending so soon. Bad end. You failed to protect your girls. As if. Don't help yourself to a hearty dose of ketchup, absolutely pouring it over her fries. You got ketchup all over the table, you dork. I sat in the break room, eating a McDonald's meal with the rest of the team. Thanks to the girls' hunger hitting them all at once and to finding out Nemu was safe, I had to run to the nearest McDonald's in the storm and order enough food to feed 8 people. Yeah, good thing P-kun brought us a lot of spare ketchup. So, now that we finally have something to eat, would you mind explaining everything? My younger brother accidentally fell off the monkey bars at school this morning, and so I had to attend to him at the hospital. But thankfully, he was not seriously hurt. I would have contacted the office right away, but while I was flustered getting to the hospital, I dropped my cell phone into a puddle of water. I apologize to everyone for the trouble I've caused. See? I told you that you guys were worried for nothing. Phew, I'm glad Nemu's younger brother is alright, but to think she would drop her cell phone and break it immediately after getting summoned to his middle school on a medical emergency. It's quite unlucky, eh? Seriously, this whole day's been full of nothing but shit luck. It's a bad omen for the live, eh? No. Better that we absorb all our bad luck now than be hit with unfortunate circumstances on the day of... By the way, a certain Lolly was all gloom and doom, wasn't she? Wouldn't it have been awkward if Nemu walked into the dance studio only to see that we had already written her off, huh? Well, you just have to prepare for the worst case scenario. That way, you're just pleasantly surprised when things turn out better than expected. And if they don't, you're prepared to meet the crisis head on. Yeah. Mika opened her big whack box and struggled to grab the lettuce burger. The large lettuce burger. What the fuck is wrong with me? The large burger. That doesn't even look like a lettuce. It just says only on the beginning of it. Beginning. I'm losing my mind. Ugh. What is this strange concoction? Could this be the cuisine of the folk of the light? If it's just basic fast food, then no, it is not. Oi, you've never eaten at McDonald's before. I know nothing of food services which do not offer home delivery. Perhaps the burger's too big for you. Stop that. Nemu once again drew her knife and held it in front of her. Okay, can you quit with the eyes? Yeah. Mika and the rest of the girls sitting near Nemu instinctively squirreled away as Nemu looked at the innocent burger with a malevolent sneer. What's wrong, everyone? Just as quickly, Nemu's face returned to normal as she blinked curiously. So did the whole thing with her pulling the knife and cackling happen? I'm so confused. Please be careful with that knife. You see? You see? I told you something about her was... Why do you carry a knife around with you anyways? Huh? You mean Gunter-kun? Gunter. She's a name for it? Don't worry. Gunter-kun is a refined gentleman from Germany. He wouldn't harm a fly. Why does a knife have a personality? What is wrong with you? Nemu dropped the knife into the big whack, cleaving it cleanly in half. Hiya! There you go. Thank you. Nemu wiped her knife with a handkerchief and put it back into her purse. By now, the girls were clustered in a half circle around my side of the table, leaving a 2-foot radius around Nemu. Nemu looked on in confusion as to why the girls were clustered around me. However, that confusion quickly turned to dangerous anger. Yes? Yes? Could it be? Even hitting on the girls without my knowledge? No. I'm a fourth producer for crying out loud. I treat all my talents fairly. Why is everyone trying to bunch around you like you're the most popular guy at the school cafeteria? Who, me? No way. Aki-chan still calls me a loser, and Julie-chan still gives me 3 dirty looks a day. Definitely no great abundance of love here. Wait. I mean, it's true, shut up. Don't deny it. Good. It's very good, yes. It could be better. What is wrong with you? Otherwise, I'd have to scrub their taint from your insides. Understood. An incredible aura emanated from them just now. Finally, I understood. The other day, Mrs. Akimoto had mentioned that Nemu possessed a certain condition. Yes, a condition afflicting otherwise beautiful and talented girls recently. On the surface, they appeared perfect. A mature and beautiful bastion of tranquility. However, underneath, they were swirling hurricanes of paranoia and jealousy. A character type known as Yandere. Producer-san. And do you think you could die? Quite easily, just like any other human being, I'm supposing. These lovely French... Stupid! These lovely French fries, they have exactly the right amount of salt to them. A lady such as myself so rarely indulges in food such as this. Quite exquisite to simply to kill for. The other girls cringed in fear. Moria grabbed the cherry pie from the bag. Hey, anyone want to share? This whole thing's too much for me. Why don't we each take a piece? Then let me cut it up for you all. Emma once again drew her knife with blood in her eyes. That is not the sound that a pie makes when you cut it. I'm just speaking from experience here. Yeah. Nemu brought her knife down to the pie and sliced it into 7 pieces. A spurt of red cherry flew and splattered against Nemu's face. By the time the storm had passed, everyone looked exhausted despite having accomplished nothing the whole day. I don't know why I'm so tired. Fear for one's life can be quite exhausting. Just putting that out there. My back's so tense. I can't believe we wasted the whole day. Whatever, let's go home. Yeah, let's work harder tomorrow. Ara, why is everyone so down? It's all because of your knife. Leave something scary like that at home. Maria, don't! They're all hiding behind her. Sasami and Julia held Maria back lest she appeared in the news as a stabbing victim. Nemo only blinked cluelessly. Whatever, I've got work. Let's all take things easy and come back tomorrow feeling refreshed and ready for the live. And alive. Satsu-chan's got a point. I'm gonna need a pretty long bath in that after all that's happened. A nice hot soak to let your muscles just relax because they're so tight right now you feel like you could just burst like a spring. With that, the girls left the office for the day. And so, our fears of Nemu having quit the team were replaced by the very unexpected different fear that day. Yes, that day the girls of Starnova received a grim reminder. Nemu is a scary person. The day before our first live arrived, I entered the dance studio to perform one last check on the girls' performance. After a month of back-breaking work, the girls had finally coalesced into a unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 7 girls of Starnova countered together as they danced in sync to the beat. After a while, the dance choreography concluded. Aki came running up to me. Well, how is it? I can tell you guys have been practicing. You've come a long way since we began. Well, I wouldn't say we're any good right now. In fact, everything about this is pretty poor considering we're supposed to be performing on a professional level. But at least we can dance in sync without crashing into each other. Oh, by the way, I've never decided anything about the team formation. Did you girls figure out who was going to be the center amongst yourselves? Well, this time we just decided based on who worked in the industry the longest, so Maria's in the center with me and Sasami on her wings. As her wings. But that's obviously just at this time. After this, the competition's gonna get real. Aki's personality flipped. Not as hard or as frighteningly as Nemu's, though. I mean, she can go from, you know, the cutesy little weird-ass jailbait to more of a normal person with just a bit of a cynical side, really. As opposed to Nemu, who's all sweet and nice, and then suddenly she's gonna cut your heart out and frame it. Stop that. Speaking of the disgusting little lolly act. So hurry up and pick Aki-chan as the center, Oni-chan. As if sniffing that Aki was up to no good, the rest of the girls arrived. Like, you mean like she usually is? What's this about a center? I'm just telling producer-san that the center of the Starnova should obviously go to the one with the biggest motivation to win. What are you saying? That doesn't make a lick of sense. The center usually goes to the girl with the most experience, doesn't it? It's obvious the center has to be the best looking girl on the team. Ara, then could that be me? Nemu proudly puffed up her chest. There's the reaction. Put those away, you booby yandere monster. Tits like that have gone out of style ages ago. Oh, there's still definitely a market for it if you're rating them like that. Ah, but Natan thought the center led the dance. So the girl with the strongest body has to be the center. Or maybe just the most energy, I suppose you could say that too. At the last, the moment has come. The climactic center battle. Okay, Mika, but do you really want to be the center of attention? You, of all people. Because I'm pretty sure imagining the idea of the majority of a crowd watching you in particular, you know, even if just here and there, would probably cause you to freeze up and go catatonic. Oh, Black Knight, let this humble one take the reins from here, for it is I who'll hold the biggest fan appeal. You all merely adopted the weeb, but this one was born into it, molded by it. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. Oh, God. I did not glimpse normalcy till I was already a woman. By then there was nothing but blinding. Yeah, shut up, Chuni-chan. Besides, both your dancing and singing are shit. Now I know, everyone. The center is for producer-san to decide. Even though we may be rivals, we're teammates before all that. So let's forget about that and all work together as friends. Acting like you're the lead already, all the while disguising your words as well-intentioned niceties. The lamb's grown horns too, eh? Face it, you want to be the center just as much as any of us. No, I have no idea what you mean. Really now?